Good morning. It's Friday, July 19th. The multi-front war in the Middle East is now 287 days old. I'm Jonathan Schanzer, Senior Vice President for Research at Foundation for Defense of Democracies. Welcome back to the FDD Morning Brief. A special thank you to my colleague Jonathan Conricas for not only hosting the last three episodes, but for also bringing on some serious star power, senior figures from within the Israeli system. As for me, I spent a few days out west and unplugged. I got refreshed, recharged, and ready to get back into the saddle here. But that was before I spent half the night last night watching the breaking news out of Israel. The Houthis in Yemen have scored a successful drone attack on Tel Aviv. It happened a little past 3 a.m. in Israel last night. One person was killed and approximately 7 were injured. The attack was the first of its kind on Tel Aviv since this war began. It's a useful reminder that this is a multi-front war being waged by Iran and its proxies across the Middle East. Welcome, Danny Pletka.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right. Well, let's start with just maybe a review of what happened last night. Let's talk about that attack. The Houthis have claimed responsibility. It seems like a widening of the war to me, but maybe it was just a one-off. How do you think this changes things, if it does at all?
I think, first of all, we're thinking about this the wrong way. And I mean, even us, the good guys, this is not about the Houthis. The Houthis are a front. This is the Iranians, like Hezbollah, like Hamas, like the Hashd-e-Shaabi, the Popular Mobilization Forces inside Iraq. These guys have some semblance of an independent operation, but mostly they are proxies for Iran. And we know that, apart from anything else, we already know that the drone, which is Iranian-made, which has been altered probably by Iranian techs in Yemen, that landed in Tel Aviv, is something that the Iranians have engineered. This is what we saw when there was a quote-unquote Houthi attack on the United Arab Emirates. There was a quote-unquote Houthi attack on Saudi Arabia. All of those things suggest to us, first of all, that we're dealing with Iran. Yes, hitting Tel Aviv is a real vulnerability. I think Tel Avivis feel like they're not part of this in the same way, and it's going to get an angry population, angry about what the Israeli government is doing about the war in Gaza, angry about the process of negotiating for the hostages, angry about what's happening in the north and the fact that the government isn't dealing with Hezbollah. It's going to get them even angrier.
آنچه در مورد ما میگویند